You want to have a better sounding voice on videos because when you hear yourself after you shoot, you sound strange, your voice sounds different and you don't like it. Don't worry, there is an easy fix if you understand why and how to control it. I have been creating videos for over a decade. I had the same problem at the beginning, but now this problem is solved. The solution requires 3 important steps. Number 1, understanding why you don't like your voice on videos. Number 2, learning how to find and use your natural pitch. And number 3, learning how to use verbal punctuation and control the pitch and the pause. Number 1, understanding why you don't like your voice on videos. When you speak normally, having a conversation with a friend, someone in your family, or a colleague, you don't have a problem with your voice. But on videos, your voice is different and you don't like it. It doesn't sound like you. When we speak, we hear ourselves differently from how others hear us. Why? Because our bones, our head, and our entire speech apparatus vibrates in a specific way. We hear ourselves with the internal ear and we are used to that voice that we hear all the time. But guess what? People are not hearing us the same way. People hear us in the same way we sound in videos. You need to be aware of this and understand that for people we don't sound strange because that is actually how we sound to other people. So when you record a video, watch it and think about how people will react to hearing your voice, don't panic because for everyone else, there is no difference than having a real conversation with you. Except for the videos recorded with a terrible microphone which will distort your voice or make it incredibly different. But you need to use a super bad microphone for that to happen. But one reason why you don't like your voice on videos and can also sound strange to others is not that you have an ugly voice, but because on videos you don't use your natural pitch. This is a common problem that can be fixed easily if you are aware of it. When you have a casual conversation with a friend, you use your natural pitch. But when you press record, your mind is aware of the fact that you are in front of the camera and everything changes. Let me show you an old video of when I make this mistake.
I will show you today how to set your Canon 80D camera to make great YouTube videos.
And now I'm speaking like this in front of the camera. Do you hear the big difference? Most beginner creators raise the pitch of their voices when filming. Why? Because they are not aware of this aspect or because they are nervous, or many creators think that it will create energy in the videos. How often do you start a video on YouTube and the video starts, "Hello, welcome to the channel," with this high pitch? Does that sound natural? This type of high pitch scratches our ears and can be annoying. But how can you find your natural pitch fast and easy? By simply doing this sound relaxed. Like you are asked by someone if you want more coffee and you're paying attention to something else and just answer with this sound. Here is your natural relaxed pitch. If you start your video like this, "If you want to learn more about managing your finances, I have the perfect solution for you." Simply calibrate your pitch and try to keep that relaxed, natural tone and your voice will not sound fake. Here. "If you want to learn more about managing your finances, I have the perfect solution for you." It will instantly transform your voice and even you, when reviewing the video, will hear clearly that the voice is now natural. People are used to your voice, but not to your fake, high-pitched voice. I'm not talking about people with a natural high pitch. I'm talking about that raised pitch because you are acting, you are nervous. But now, more importantly, is to learn how to use verbal punctuation and control the pitch. Because you don't need to sound flat like this all the time. Of course, you can raise the tone, but only when it's necessary. And also, you can lower it. In writing, we have question marks. When you see it, that means there is a question. When we speak, we can raise our voice at the end of the sentence, and that creates that verbal punctuation question mark. Is this a question? You raise the pitch at the end, and clearly that's a question. So raising the pitch is not bad if you use it with purpose. But when can you lower the pitch? Lowering the pitch at the end of the phrases will create authority like an exclamation mark. This is a question. This is a question. See the difference? If you speak in a relaxed and natural way, you can use this kind of verbal punctuation better. And now, maybe the most important aspect that makes you sound strange on videos is how you use the pause. We see everywhere YouTube quotes say that you need to have energy to the entire video to not lose the audience. You can't lose the energy for 1 second. And many people understand this wrong by watching content or entertainment for kids. Because there are the most views on YouTube. Most examples are made by showing that kind of content. And yes, if you create content for kids, you can't speak with a slower pace for 1 second because they become bored instantly. But if you create a value-driven video for adults, that's another story. Daily, you naturally pause when you speak. But on video, being nervous in front of the camera and because you want to create energy, most of the time people forget to pause because they feel that would be boring. And here is the trick for value-driven videos. If you speak about something interesting, delivering value, people need that small natural pause to process the information deeply. If you capture their attention, they will not leave the video or become bored because you pause. Now, how much and how long you need to pause, that's something you need to calibrate according to your audience. I receive emails from people saying, "Hey, your content is great, but you talk too slowly and pause too much." And others saying, "I like your content, but you need to speak at a lower pace and pause more. It's hard to follow the information." And here is the trick. You will never please everyone. Analyze your audience and try to balance things. At the beginning, when you don't have an audience yet, pause where it feels natural. But as you gain experience and an audience, analyze it and decide based on the preference of the majority. And try to adapt and balance your pace for the majority because you can't speak in a way that will please everyone all the time. But don't be afraid to pause and give time for people to process the information. And if you naturally pause, you will like your voice and your presence in front of the camera more because you will look and sound natural. Be aware of why your voice is different on videos. Calibrate and use your natural pitch and raise it or lower it to create verbal punctuation. And don't be afraid to pause and give people time to process the information. But you can like your voice on video and still look unnatural, uncomfortable because you don't know how to practice to look more natural in front of the camera. And for this, I will give you a dedicated video where I share with you all the tricks I use and my practice method. Watch this video, practice, and become a pleasing presence in front of the camera faster than you think.